Let's talk about how we keep learners on that asynchronous learning path. What are the guardrails or the strategies that I can use to keep learners consistently engaged and interacting along this path? So it really comes down to coaching, and there's two types of coaching. There's live session coaching, which is where we say, hey, let's hop on Zoom and let me help you walk through that. We're not going to focus much on that one because I feel like most of us as educators have a pretty good grasp of that. And then there is what I call message coaching, which is the coaching that we provide when we don't have that physical contact with learners. Now, I like to send messages twice a day on most days. I send an AM message and a PM message. Now, this is the ARENA decision tree, and the ARENA is going to be an acronym for the type of message that I send. But basically, I'm making three decisions. First, I choose my message, then I choose which multisensory pathway that I want learners to engage in, and then I choose the vehicle that I'm going to use to deliver my message. And I try to vary that so that learners get some variation to keep them engaged. Let's look at the first one, which message. The cool thing about the ARENA acronym is that each letter represents a different type of message that learners may need, depending on their cognitive, psychological, and social needs. These outline those messages so that I'm more holistic in the messaging that I send to learners. The A stands for ask if learners need help. So I may send an email that says, hey, do you need some help? If you do, reach out to me. R is review the content, where I'll send a bite-sized maybe video of a piece of content to them. E is encouragement or motivation, which is like, hey, I know you're really tired and busy this week, but we can do this. And then N is next steps, where we send a message that says, here's the 3 things that you need to do next. And then A is an acknowledgement or a community message that says, hey, we're doing really well, thanks for engaging, so on and so forth. So these messages allow me to meet their cognitive, psychological, and social needs. So, for example, review the content is a cognitive message, but asking if a learner needs help, that's really a psychological message. Those acronyms, or this acronym rather, helps me make that decision. Then I choose my medium. Am I going to send a video? Am I going to send an audio file? Am I going to send them an image? Am I going to send them that message in writing? I choose the medium. And then finally, I choose my vehicle. Am I going to send it through email? Am I going to send it through text, WhatsApp, maybe social media? Which vehicle am I going to use? And then I try to do that on a consistent and regular basis. And that variety means that learners are getting that message from me in lots of different ways.